Oh, sorry. Hi. Good evening, everybody. Hello once again. Welcome to your fantastic Monday, October 13th, 2025, Turning Point video, episode 808. Today we're going to be um lifting the curse. Beginning with Genesis 3:17, our recommended reading today is Romans 8:19 through 25. Our turning point is from Robert Murray McShane, however it's pronounced. I can't get that name right up below my hand. And then our scripture reading for today, we're beginning the book of Mark, chapters 1 through 3. So if you're excited, smash the like button, comment how your fantastic Monday was, what's the plans for your rest of your evening tonight, and what's your outlook for your terrific Tuesday tomorrow. And by saying that, remember to wear, if you're a Charlie Kirk supporter, I've read somewhere to wear red on the 14th, which is tomorrow. So wear your red in support of Charlie Kirk if you're a Charlie Kirk supporter. You heard that. And make sure you wear red. I think tomorrow, I think they said tomorrow is his birthday. So wear the red to support Charlie Kirk on his birthday. That's what it is. I think that's what it is. So, if I'm not mistaken. So, but smash that like button if you're ready for this one. Comment how your Monday was. Like I said, I've already said that. I'm sorry. But birthdays and anniversaries for today and tomorrow, you know the deal. You know the deal on that. So, and if you got any future birthdays and anniversaries, let me know, and I'll write them down that for that day. And then when I get to that day's recording, I'll make sure to put them in the videos for that day. So, um, it's been a beautiful day here on Sunday for my Sunday. It's been kind of comfortable the last couple of days here in Florida. So the weather's starting to get a little turning the wheel a little bit. Not much, but it's turned a little bit to get some comfortable weather. So I appreciate that. Appreciate the weather getting. And just before I started recording, I had to comb the hair down. It was like that. I thought I can't record like that. I went in got my little comb, wet it down, got it better than what it was earlier today. So wasn't I was just before I come out here, I was laying on the bed playing with uh playing on my phone, playing with Facebook and all. And I go in and go to the bathroom before coming out here, and I look at the mirror, and it's like my hair just like ooh, grab my comb. There we go, that's better. But I hope everyone had a wonderful day today. So lifting the curse, Genesis 3:17 says, then to Adam God said, cursed is the ground for your sake. In in toil you shall eat it of it all the days of your life. That happened after the fall of Adam and Eve in the garden. So let's see. So when I get down here, it has the one of the verses from the recommended reading in that second section. So just before that section, I'll stop, read that section because it talks about a bunch of the verses out of that section, so out of that reading. So I'll read it up to, I said there's words when I get them laboring under a curse. I'll stop there. That little word curse. I'll stop there. read the recommended reading, and then I'll jump back and finish it. So, so crop coaxing food from the soil is a laborious task. Weather, pests, and crop diseases are challenges. The words of Genesis 3:19 become all too real. In the sweat of your face you shall eat bread till you return to the ground. So the sin of Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden resulted in the earth being cursed. Everything that troubles our world today, discord, disease, disaster, is evidence of the earth laboring under a curse. Now, I recommend reading. Now, I didn't figure I'd read it that fast to that part. But 19 through 20 is or 25 is our recommended reading, which says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waiteth for the manifestation of the sons of God. For the creature was made subject to vanity, not willingly, but by reason of him who has subjected the same in hope. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Because the creature itself also shall be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. For we know that the whole creation groaneth and travaileth in pain together until now. And not only they, but ourselves also, which have the first fruits of the Spirit, even we ourselves groan within ourselves, waiting for the adoption, to wit, the redemption of our body. For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope. For what a man seeth, why doeth yet he hope for? But if we hope for that we but if we hope for that we see not, then do we with patience wait for it? What a good question. What a good question about that one. So the Apostle Paul wrote, "For the creation was subjected to the creation was subjected to futility." Romans 8:20. Or vanity, as it says on in that verse, in that version. Vanity or futility. But there is good news. The creation itself also will be delivered from the bondage of corruption into the glorious liberty of the children of God. Verse 21. Delivered from the bondage of corruption in the glorious liberty of the children of God. Okay? That's right. Those we sometimes groan within ourselves. Verse 23. Uh, Even we ourselves groan within ourselves. Okay? There's that part. And we wait in eager expectation. Verse 19 from the NIV, which the King James says, "For the earnest expectation of the creature waited for the manifestation of the sons of God." That's what my version says. So it says, "We wait in eager expectation." And we got earnest expectation. Okay. For the redemption of all creation. So whatever toil or trouble you are experiencing today, know that it is only temporary. Everything's temporary. If you look at it, your house you live here on earth, it's temporary. If you're a Christian, because your eternal home, your your permanent home is heaven. It will be replaced by the glory of a new heaven and new earth. So we're talking about new earth that'll probably be when the world is wiped clean of everything sin has devoured. And it will be made clean. And like I've been saying, will we in that eternal time will we be doing stuff like we are right now? Will we have a tedious schedule where we do things at certain times or certain portions? We have certain tasks we do here. We take a rest, then we do some more tasks. Something like we do when we have jobs. We have a certain activity, job, task set up to do all the time, and we get done. We go home and rest with our friends and family, or we come back and rest with our friends and family, the ones that will be tasked to do things like we are here. We got certain people have certain jobs that have like like to do every day. Will we do that in New Jerusalem when we get to that end times eternity? Will we have that? Because I know we don't have time. Time won't exist like 4 or 5 o'clock. The eternal time won't exist. It'll just be because it won't be day or night. There will be just eternal. We'll have that eternal light to shine. There's no more night, so there's stuff like that. You know that what I'm trying to say. I've been trying to figure that out myself. So, but I guess we'll find out when it comes time to do that. We'll find out if that's feasible. You know. So our turning point today is from Robert Murray, and it's the last name is a big M apostrophe big C and then Heyne. I don't know whether I show it to the camera, like go back to the beginning and I showed it, but however it's pronounced, it'll be in the description box below, so you would be able to see it and understand what I'm trying to say. But Robert says our turning point in the first two words are in brackets. It says, "In heaven we shall not rest from our work, but from our labors. There will be no toil, no pain in our work." Mm, that sounds particularly assuring that there will be work in that time, but we won't have to labor as much as we do now. It'll be like easy task, and everything will be such a breeze to do. Whatever we're tasked to do, whatever God assigns us to do, we will do it with no throwback or no repercussions or anything. We will do it to the God, and we'll be able to do whatever it is that needs to be done. So, so our script, the turning point will be in the description box below, along with the Robert Murray, whatever, however it's pronounced. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce it now. I'm just and in our scripture today is Mark chapters 1, 2, and 3. We're starting on the book of Mark. We finished Matthew up yesterday in the weekend video, and now we're moving on to the book of Mark. So coming up tomorrow, we'll have number 7 of the new study of Colossians 2025 edition, and episode 1375, part 1. your Days of Praise passage, Head of the Church, from Colossians 1:18, from Henry M. Morris III, and that will be at 7 o'clock in the morning. Then coming up at at 1 o'clock is our part 2 of 1375, and your daily bread passage, It Takes Two. It takes two, baby. That's what I was thinking of when I started reading that early in the morning and afternoon videos. When I read that, I went, oh. And then once I got done recording, I started thought about It Takes Two, baby. That little song. From Dave Brennan, derived from Ecclesiastes 4:8-10. And then our Bible reading tomorrow is Isaiah 43 and 44 and 1 Thessalonians chapter 2. A lot of twos in that one. And then coming up tomorrow in your turning point at 7, episode 809. I'll have to get that write the numbers down. 809, we're going to learn about eternal light. Revelation 21:23 is the beginning passage. Isaiah 60:19 and 20 will be the recommended reading. Our turning point will be from Dwight L. Moody. And then the scripture is Mark chapters 4 and 5. So stay tuned for those. I'll get to those at appointed times. I'm probably in the process of getting ready to do the evening video after this video post. So, and I probably already got the other two done earlier before this video post for tomorrow. So, and remember, tomorrow, Tuesday, wear your red shirts. This ain't quite as red as what they want. So, like if you wear red on Fridays for the support of the military, wear your red tomorrow in support of Charlie Kirk. Just remember that. If you're a diehard Christian, like I said, I didn't know him before this happened. So I didn't know nothing about him. So, and now I do. So, but if God wakes you up tomorrow, give him all the glory, taking one day at a time, like I've been saying. So, I love you, appreciate you. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Keep on keeping on and trusting God, and he'll keep you safe in all you say and do, and he'll see you through it. God bless everyone. God bless America in 2025 and beyond. And until tomorrow, peace out, everybody. So long. Have a great rest of your fantastic Monday evening, and come back um tomorrow for another terrific Tuesday. And don't forget to wear red tomorrow for Charlie. Wear red for Charlie. So, but I hope to see y'all. Hope to see y'all tomorrow. So until then, have a great rest of your evening. Good night and goodbye.